Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. And this must be amongst the favoured arenas of supporters all over the world. It really does have a very special feel to it. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Coutinho. He's a real magician with a wand of a right foot. His control is brilliant, and he can pick out a through pass with the very best in the world. He's also scored plenty of long-range efforts in his time too, so defences will need to be sure not to give him time to line up a shot.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Well intercepted, and it certainly needed to be. Digne. And it's Mings. To Camera. He's in space and looking for options. Moved on forwards. He's tried one! And the keeper passes the test.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Camera. And it's played forward. A real chance to break. Oh, played through for the wide man. And the shot! They've scored! The breakthrough strike!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
After 28 minutes is...
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
Mings. Shifted upfield. Plays it through. And he's in a really good position here now. Up to meet it. Decent enough try.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
And he's had a hit! Oh, nearly. Cash. And it's Coutinho. No, he's taken off it, that's really well played. Interesting ball. Now it's McGinn. Out of play for a goal kick. Danilo. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Fiddles it through. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, there we are. Off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, they showed glimpses of some wonderful football to go in with the lead at half-time, and that's definitely pleased the fans. I think they'll be looking to keep this intensity up now in the second half.
Leading 1-0 at the break. Well, the action has already resumed here.
Well, 1-0 may be good enough, so they may err on the side of caution and get more players behind the ball instead of running beyond it. They could even try to spoil it from here, we'll see.
Danilo, who's set up 1 goal so far.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right... And the shots! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Watkins simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
Gets up to head it! They've scored! He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Oh, Peter, you can't teach that. You either have it or you don't. His anticipation is on another level to everyone else's. Superb.
Goal! And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
987.
Digne, excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. McKennie. Tries to dink it through. Oh, he's onto this. He's got away. Real chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? The press is doing its job and possession has been lost. Good spot, he's seen the run. Oh, and he's broken the line here. Alexandro defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, he's managed to... He's had a hit!
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Oh, that's a key interception. And it's Coutinho. Shot could be on. Driving forward. Out to the right. Drives it in. And it's been taken straight back. Is that a foul? Yes, the referee's given it.
Substitution.
Alexandro.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Gets away from his opponents.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Oh, real danger here. It's Ings! There it is! And right at the death. That surely must be the winner.
And it's no accident when this kind of thing happens. Top players are elevated to such a level because they have the will to keep going and the composure to produce vital goals. Take that.
Even some of the opposing fans are clapping that. You just have to appreciate it.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal.
And that is that. Quite a game, memorable for its fluctuation in fortune. Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. As you can see, there's been a terrific atmosphere here. There is great expectation, excitement, and it has built nicely in these idyllic conditions. Conditions which are certainly playing their part in creating a glorious ambience. It's quite a struggle to get in here, points of access hard to come by, and an awful lot of people gathering to get through the gates, but regardless of that, there's a great feel here and much excitement for the game ahead. And this must be amongst the favoured arenas of supporters all over the world. It really does have a very special feel to it. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Now it's Haaland. Pogba. Well seen, saw that coming. Haaland. Turns and goes back. Speculative strike. And the counter is on. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. And it's Di Maria. So what can they make of this? Well, they've got it again. He's been picked out. Oh, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Defenders on the back foot. Danilo. Now it's Mbappe. Alexandro cuts out the pass. Chance to break. It's a decent looking ball. He's got away. Oh, it's open. There's the hit. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, that's been cut out. Well played. Haaland. And here's the chance to counter. And the finish! Keeper pulls up a fine save.
Well, as Tesco, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Di Maria goes short. He's going for goal! And somehow he's managed to miss it.
Well, it was hit with great power, Peter, but sadly not great precision.
Coutinho. Bonucci. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Kostic. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Now it's Pogba, looking for the runner. Now it's Kostic. Can he finish? Goal! On the cusp of half-time, he delivers with perfect timing.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Deadlock. And there is the half-time whistle. So there you have it, a close fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now. Reflections on the first half?
At least, Peter, not conceding another goal has kept them in this game, and they can up their response in this second half.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And the second half gets...
Well, 1-0 may be good enough, so they may err on the side of caution and get more players behind the ball instead of running beyond it. They could even try to spoil it from here, we'll see.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. Bonucci. Moved forward and quickly so.
Mbappe.
Haaland! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Haaland deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Coutinho gathers from the goal kick.
Mbappe.
Haaland. Danilo. A real chance to break. And that interception was most necessary. Philippe Coutinho. Now it's Haaland.
Mbappe.
Haaland.
Mbappe.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter. They're coming again and again. Spot on, Peter. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. Oh, they can break here. Lovely ball into space. Can he finish? Fair effort, he reacted well.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
Up for a header! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Alexandro really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was. Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed. There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
The muscular approach does pay off here. He's gone for goal! Oh, screamer! He's got himself an absolute peach. And surely now, the result's beyond doubt.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty
Two now without reply. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Now, who's going to be first to this? Young boys needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
And that's that. Solid, if not especially fancy. Always in control. They did enough to win it. Kostic picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Yeah, they had a game plan which was about hammering away in central positions, and it paid off. For me, they were persistent and ruthless.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. As you can see, there's been a terrific atmosphere here. There is great expectation, excitement, and it has built nicely in these idyllic conditions. Conditions which are certainly playing their part in creating a glorious ambience. It's quite a struggle to get in here, points of access hard to come by, and an awful lot of people gathering to get through the gates, but regardless of that, there's a great feel here and much excitement for the game ahead. This one of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are welcome to it, and indeed to one of the grandest fixtures. And already we're underway here. Perrin. Moved on forwards. Now it's Kostic. Kamada. And that is as far as they're going to go. Danilo. It's gone out for a throw-in. That pass has been well intercepted. Gets his pass away. Has a go! There was plenty of power on that. Massive leap! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Out to the left it goes. He is through here. Flings it across. So what can they make of this? In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. And the counter is on. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Yoshida. Oh, that's a key interception. Kamada. A goal now would certainly liven things up. Kostic.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Kamada. Now then, the ball's come loose. Shot could be on. And here's the chance to counter. Interesting ball. Well, and the first half is done. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. Reflections on the first half?
Well, this has proved a very frustrating day so far, especially for the strikers. Nothing has been created for them. I think the service has been extremely poor.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time. So off we go once more.
Well, that first 45 minutes didn't deliver as we'd hoped. Lots of effort, but a lack of quality with the finishing has left us hoping that someone can step up and produce something a little more magical.
Well seen, saw that coming. This is promising. Pogba. And that's been intercepted. Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
They've played it short. Back when it goes. Big chance! And he's there to make a great save.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes work ultra sharp.
Bonucci can get it clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Great ball, and he's in here. Now there's a fine ball.
The attendance for this match was 70,000.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Looking tidy in possession here. Out towards the flank. Played in deep. Referee's had a good look and given a corner.
Substitution on the field. Danilo.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. And the keeper beats it away. Endo. And another time! And now a sudden chance to counter. And that's been won straight back. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
It's a pretty loose pass. Sends it forward. Di Maria. And he's in a really good position here now.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Di Maria. Good spot, he's seen the run.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a...
And that's it, nothing to separate them. It is penalties.
Well, it was a pretty engaging game that flew by. The separation now is left to penalties.
So we head for the final act. It will be penalties.
For a special presentation featuring our guest performers today.
Boy, you can feel the tension. So, the first penalty. And he's found the net. That's how it's done. He made the keeper commit. So, the second man in line. Oh, he saved it! So, the second man in line. It's in, and the keeper could have done better. So this one to restore parity. It's a tame penalty, straight at the keeper. This to double their advantage. Oh, he saved it! From one behind. Good penalty, just steered it the other way. He steps up to take the fourth penalty. Keeper's gone the right way, but can't keep it out. So it's down to him to keep it alive. Oh, nerveless. Oh, brilliant. He had to save it, and he did. Now it is unforgiving. Miss, and it could be over. It's in, too smart for the keeper. He cannot afford to miss. It's there, and the fight goes on. Alexandro is next on this now extended list.
Well, he strolled up and struck that with great confidence. That's a superb spot kick.
Lest you need reminding, miss this and it is over. Saved it! And that's won it! Shootout winners. It is such a compelling way to win, compelling and cruel, but they were so composed under pressure, and that was the difference.
Well, it's been such a long match, and the penalty shootout is always a difficult way to end the game, but I thought they did...
Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. So what a stage for the players to take to here ahead of such an important game. We have already started here. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Leonardo Bonucci. He's as imposing as they come, Peter, and he knows just how to use his physical attributes to make life difficult for attackers. He's also got...
Header! And the keeper passes the test.
Haaland sparked a tremendous stop there, and I think it's fair to add, he just wasn't expecting it.
Knocks it away. Oh, that's a fine interception. Played back to the goalkeeper. Hernandez. Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. Turnip has that under control. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And it's Salah. Well, they've got it again. So what can they make of this? Now it's Di Maria. That's a nicely measured pass. And the flag has stayed down. Oh, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. That pass has been well intercepted.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
And it's hoisted clear. Haaland. Oh, that's a key interception. Turnip gets it away. And the counter is on. Iniesta.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Courtois is there to clear. Dembele. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Forwards and with intent. He's played him through. And he can clear it away. And we've reached half-time. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. How would you review the first half?
Well, this has proved a very frustrating day so far, especially for the strikers. Nothing has been created for them. I think the service has been extremely poor.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time. So off we go once more.
Well, the first half didn't really produce the goals we'd have liked. Hopefully they've been saved for the second. For that to be the case, though, we'll need to see more energy and invention early on.
Campbell for Iniesta. Dembele. He's left his man. Fires it in low.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing.
Chance! Off the post. Played towards the front line. Vieira. belts one. And that will sail harmlessly past.
Look, it was achievable, Peter, but it needed his best.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, it's Dembele.
The attendance for this match was 72,300.
And it's Di Maria. Di Maria carries the ball down the right. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Di Maria. Driving forward, and he's in a really good position here now. And that was very necessary. And it's been taken straight back. Danilo. He's got away. Well intercepted, and it certainly needed to be. Bonucci. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Kimmich gets his pass away. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Another corner. Any better luck this time round? They've played it short. Tries a shot! It's a loose ball. In. Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Great leap! Knocks it away.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Up to meet it! Just off target. Oh, they could break here. And the danger is cut out.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Salah. Haaland. Lovely ball into space.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a...
And that's it. Nothing to separate them. It is penalties.
Well, it was a pretty engaging game that flew by. The separation now is left to penalties.
So we've gone the full distance here, nothing definitive, and we will be back shortly for a penalty shootout. So the first penalty. And he's found the net. Dembele next in line, and here he is. Great stop, keeper's denied him. This to double their advantage. Keeper's gone the wrong way. So, the second man in line. Coolly into the bottom corner. This to put them 2 up. No, he hasn't scored. The third man in the queue. Oh, he took a risk, but it's paid off. And so the captain steps up. Saved! Keeper's done brilliantly. Iniesta is the fourth man to step forward for them. Oh, good take. Keeper committed himself. Lest you need reminding, miss this and it is over. Sticks it away. Turin must keep this out. This is match point. Oh, brilliant. He had to save it and he did. Now it is unforgiving. Miss and it could be over. Ah, the keeper's guessed right but couldn't keep it out. So it's down to him to keep it alive. Saved it! And that's that! Shootout winners. It is such a compelling way to win. Compelling and cruel. But they were so composed under pressure, and that was the difference.
Well, it's been such a long match, and the penalty shootout is always a difficult way to end the game. But I thought they did really well.
Hah, nongkrong dulu bentar ya, biar enak mainnya. Mana bulutnya tadi? Bulutnya tadi masih ada di sini. Masih ada di sini. Hmm. Hmm. Siapa yang mau main lagi nih? Siapa yang mau main lagi? Gue udah buka Google Translate nih buat talking to match. Iya bener. Dia mau masuk Asri. Asri nggak bisa main. Device-nya kagak kuat. Gue jago nggak Osvaldo? Jago gak gue mainnya? Semenjak gue update pemain gue. Kagak bercanda. Suara gue jelas gak suara gue? Kemana nih sepi amat? Room udah gue kasih nih. Sama bang, move dari football. Sama bang, move dari football ke YouTube aja otomatis footballnya first close. Jelas bang. Ini masih ada siapa nih? Osvaldo, terus Asri, satu lagi siapa ya? Satu lagi siapa? Satu lagi ya? Tahu nih Asri kagak mau main. Dia lagi ngopi, lagi ngopi. Naik bot bacot. Kira-kira kapan ya gua jadwal live-nya yang enak ya? Gua kadang nggak nentu sini. Gue pengen bikin turnamen tapi susah ya, gimana caranya ya? Yang enak mas se-free-nya lu aja bang. Iya bener ya, se-free gue aja ini gue lagi free nih. Tadi gue sore live streaming bentar. Ini baru malam aja lagi free nih. Yuk lah. Satu batang lu ya. Cuman kalau bisa agak jelas. Gitu. Misalnya malam sore yang malam sih. I don't see any prayer. Wah, tuh balesin tuh Osvaldo tuh. Jangan sehari siang, sehari malam, sehari sore. Bener sih, bener. Gak jelas ya. Kemarin pengen coba malam, gue ketiduran, udah kecapean duluan. Safici Muhammad. Masuk udah Safici, udahlah Safici lagi. Ya Safici lagi aja ya. Oke. Match. main aja dulu sama si Savici bang. Oke. Biar nggak lama bengong konten video live-nya. Iya bener. Ayo Savici, come on. Join room Savici. Dulu waktu eFootball gue rame loh. Waktu PES 2021 gue rame banget ya. Banyak banget dulu yang mabar. Sekarang mulai berkurang nih karena gue emang jarang live streaming kali ya. Gue belum kalah nih dari 3 pertandingan nih. Dari game football juga menurut para player banyak mengalami kemunduran bang. Iya ya. Iya benar. Agak susah juga. Susah mainnya. Yo kick nih. No. You invite my ID again, Savici. Iya makanya minatnya turun ya yang main football sekarang. You kick nih another room. Ya udah gue buat lagi deh. Sombong banget nih sih, menang tidak. Kagak bercanda gua hoki aja. Ini ID lagi nih. Ayo Sapici, come on, join room, my ID. Udah gue kasih tuh di chat. Oh settingan gue lupa. Semua juga bang, nggak masalah bang, itu kan hak lu. Enggak lah. Habis ini kelamaan nih. Main gak sih Sapici nih? Karena kalau gue udah mau habis nih. Mana Sapici? Gak terima dia kalah penalti bang. Iya kayaknya sih ya. Enggak tapi kayaknya sih lagi login nih. Dia kayaknya lagi login nih. Gak terima kalah. Habis kalau injury time kelamaan waktunya. Masuk juga nih di akhirnya. Oke ya, gua matiin mikrofonnya ya. Kita main lawan Savici. Iya, Mas Dendam nih. Ini demen gue juga sama. Dia gak mau terima kalah kan tadi. Ini kalau gue gak ada suaranya berarti gue matiin ya mikrofonnya. Semoga sinyalnya bagus ya teman-teman. Waktu itu enak banget ya main PES 2021 ya. Gila, Mabar enak banget sekali. Udah habis ganti lagi yang lain, ganti lagi yang lain, ganti lagi yang lain, enak banget. Nggak putus-putus saat itu. bener bener bener. Ya udah, gue matiin suaranya.
Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football to which we look forward immensely. It's hardly a surprise that everybody has come here in their droves, this being a fixture that has received so much coverage in the days leading up to it. And it's good to see that we have a good contingent of visiting fans by the look of it too. The atmosphere is amicable, the conditions do bring out the best in everyone, and I think we're all looking forward to a feel-good game. It is a venue this which simply adds to the spectacle of the game it stages. One of the most impressive arenas in this part of the world. The action has already started.
Here's a guy that qualifies as one of the best defensive midfielders to ever play the game.
There's the shot! Goal! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, he makes finishing look like a matter of fact. Why take extra touches?
So, a breakthrough already. Oh, he's put a shade too much on that. Yet another to add to football's endless list of could-haves and should-haves.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
He's looking for the runner here. Played into space out wide. Kimmich. It's a good ball and he could be in. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Now it's Neymar. And it's played into the middle. Shot a goal! And yes, it's there!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked and I still haven't moved.
Kimmich. Poor pass that, sloppy. Forwards and with intent. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Kostic. Well read, nice interception. And he's managed to get rid.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
Campbell fiddles it through. Neymar. Neymar's towering header. And the keeper passes the test.
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
And he's there to get it away. Hernandez. João Cancelo. And it's pulled back. Vieira! That comes as a mighty relief. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. He is through here. It's a good run down the left-hand side. And the counter is on.
Added time.
We are into overtime. Oh, that's a key interception. And that'll be the final action of the first half. What it has been an even contest, as the scoreline suggests, and it has been more than decent to watch.
Hello attendees, this is a...
Well, the scoreline indicates a pretty tight game, but there has been a lot of action in it, and it has been an exceptionally good watch. The score at half-time, 1-1.
Substitution in progress.
So once again, we're underway. Danilo spots it and intercepts. Vieira. And it's Salah. Looking tidy in possession here. He's got the shot away! Looking to break out here. No, that's been intercepted. Vieira. Kimmich. Out to the right. Defenders on the back foot. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Now it's Haaland. Showing great feet there. Now it's Haaland. McKennie. And they're back on the ball again. Vieira. In towards the middle.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Clears it out of harm's way. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. And here's the chance to counter. Di Maria. And that's been won straight back. Opts to play it back. Kostic. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Up for a header! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Oh, that's well spotted. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And the shot! Away from immediate danger.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Tarim claims it. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Oh, nicely intercepted.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Dembele.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Passing is crisp and sharp. The final whistle and confirmation we are headed for penalties.
Well, it was a pretty engaging game that flew by. The separation now is left to penalties.
And it will be decided by the melodrama of penalties. So, the first penalty. Oh, remarkable start. Dembele with eyes on the prize.
Well, it's never easy to step up and take a penalty, but he slotted that home with authority.
From one behind.
Well, he strolled up and struck that with great confidence. That's a superb spot kick.
Second man up. No, it's been saved. The third man in the queue. Top corner. The third man in the queue.
Looks like he's done it 1,000 times. Never looked like missing.
And so the captain steps up. No, he's hit it right at the goalkeeper. Iniesta is the fourth man to step forward for them. And he cannot settle it. Pogba with the last of the first 5 penalties.
Oh, that was a great strike. He just gave the keeper absolutely no chance.
Lest you need reminding, miss this and it is over. Yes, that's how you do it. It is sudden death from here on. One miss could lose it. That's how it's done. He made the keeper commit. So it's down to him to keep it alive. Saved it! And that's won it! Shootout winners. It is such a compelling way to win. Compelling and cruel. But they were so composed under pressure, and that was the difference.
Well, it's been such a long match, and the penalty shootout is always a difficult way to end the game. But I thought they did really well to hold their nerve and come through.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good...
Siapa yang mau main lagi? Capek gua. Samsusin siapa? Samsusin siapa nih Samsusin? Oke, siapa nih? Ya udah kita main aja lah. Samsusin siapa lagi nih? Rupanya cabang penalti nih. Iya bener ya. Nokol lagi ya. Lu sih nyuruh gue ngerokok sih jadi santuy main ini gue. Buset, pemainnya gila nih. Parah ini mah pemainnya. Tahu nih menang apa kalah gue nih. Tiga pertandingan menang penalti berturut-turut. Oke, lumayan ya.
Well, a very warm
Lumayan
welcome
untuk
to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. Well, this really is a great venue. It adds so much character to every game it stages. We have already started here.
Just a playmaker, Peter. He puts the hard yards in and he has the presence to be quite a strong leader too.
So it's no surprise that so many idolise him and emulate him.
Brazilian flair and elegance is tough to emulate, but very easy to admire.
Shapes to shoot. Keeper's not concerned by that.
Kimmich knew immediately he didn't catch that to his liking, and his face was a picture of dissatisfaction.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Haaland. Neymar. A real chance to break. Sergio Ramos gets over and intercepts. Sergio. Speculative strike.
Wah, sinyalnya bab. Ngadep sih gua apa dia nih?
Searching ball that into space. He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
I have to commend the wing play, but I have to condemn the defending. They've got to stop the cross.
There really wasn't very much in that, not far away from being a telling final ball.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Di Maria. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Kimmich. And it's Neymar. No, he's had it nicked away from him. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, this has proved a very frustrating day so far, especially for the strikers. Nothing has been created for them. I think the service has been extremely poor.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. So off we go once more. So deadlock still as the second half begins. Messi. Now who's going to be first to this? Now this could be a chance. Messi! There it is!
And now it's all about how they handle this from here. Edging ahead again in this second half is best followed up with a bold mindset, a bold approach. The skipper set the example. It's up to his teammates now to follow. Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes
Masuk lagi guys.
are very punishable.
Gak jadi penalti dong nih.
Deadlock broken. It's 1-0. It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Ball swung in. Goalkeeper's ball. Neymar.
Now it's Haaland.
Couldn't quite squeeze that one through.
Oke ya. Kalau baru bilang noob.
Elbow goal, needing to go up.
Satu noob tuh.
No mistake.
bales.
Well, that's so refreshing. They won a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic. He was urged to shoot, and he duly delivered. Why makes finishing look like a matter of fact? Why take extra touches? And has certainly made things interesting. Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Kimmich, spread out to the left. Poor pass that, sloppy. Kostic. Mbappe. And it's Messi. Mbappe. In towards the middle. Oh, that's a fine interception. Di Maria. So what can they make of this? Great defending, strong and determined. Mabar. Back when it goes. And Messi! And no, he couldn't find the finish. It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner. And it's hoisted clear. Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be. Sergio Ramos spots it and intercepts. And it's Messi. Now it's Haaland. Fiddles it through. Oh, well played. You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
It's just game, bro. Dia nggak terima kali kalah sama gua.
Intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Fencer's got rid of that. Zico. Oh, just skips past his man. He's beaten the offside trap.
Penalti kembali, guys.
There will be penalties. Well, both managers would have preferred not to go this far, but here we are. It's about nerve control now.
penalti lagi, guys.
So they prepare themselves to settle it from the spot. So the first penalty. And he's found the net. Neymar is next up.
Dan biasanya ini kesini, guys. Dia ke tengah lagi.
Always a little more pressure when you're trailing, but it didn't show. So the second man in line.
Gua nggak main tengah ya.
And so the captain steps up.
Bagus di kaki kirinya, guys. Tapi dia ke kanan, guys. Ternyata dia ke kiri.
That's how it's done. He made the keeper commit. The third man in the queue.
Stick.
Oh, that was a great strike. He just gave the keeper absolutely no chance. The third man in the queue.
Bener kan? kebaca, kaki lo kebaca. Masuk, guys. Menang gua, guys.
It's in too smart for the keeper. So it's down to him to keep it alive.
Tengah dia, guys. Aduh.
And scores to keep them alive. But to end it here and now.
Dan gua menang, guys. Kayaknya. Wah, itu bisa hebat. Ya, gua kalah nih kayaknya, guys. beruntung gua
Lest
guys.
you need reminding, miss this and it is over.
Kalah gua guys.
And now we're into the realms of sudden death.
Wih hebat. Berarti.
So all eyes on the goalkeeper.
Ya, kalah gua.
And that has lifted the roof. So in
Laki
the
gua
end,
udah berkurang.
heartbreak. A few of them inconsolable. That is what football can do, and that is what football fate had stored up for them. It is nasty.
Commiserations, the definition of penalty heartbreak, and part of the game that we find irresistible. Total emotional despair for them.
Well, that's it for tonight's match. So it just remains for me to thank Jim Beggan alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.
Akhirnya kalah juga gua guys. Oke lah, kalau kayak gitu teman-teman. Kayaknya udah terlalu lama juga gua live streaming ini karena udah malam. Jadi gua harus udahan dulu ya untuk live streamingnya. Terima kasih yang udah main sama gua hari ini. Dan besok mudah-mudahan kalau ada waktu gua akan live streaming lagi malam juga ya guys ya, seperti jam sekarang. Terima kasih Osvaldo, terima kasih Savici, terima kasih yang tadi baru main sama gua. Iya, gue tahu dia nggak pernah kalah soalnya. Ya begitulah kalau yang nggak pernah kalah, ngerasakan dirinya paling hebat. Nggak apa-apa. Ya udah ya, Osvaldo terima kasih, Savici terima kasih. See you next time dan bye bye teman-teman.